that I gave unto them and to their fathers.
We number them to the sword, man.
Isaiah 6.
You have it? Any man have to bring it on.
That's 500.
No, man, brother. No man have it.
I think Isaiah 65 or Isaiah 66.
65 and 11. Right.
Go on, read.
This is Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forgotten my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, ye did not answer.
What did they say? The scripture say, you might got number of people to the sword. You see me? You tell about the sword, you tell them, he set up 4 kinds over here. The dogs, the tear, the sword. You see me? You know that dog?
Jeremiah.
Get me that fast and quick. And what here precept to Ezekiel must be 16 and 4. You have that ready?
This is Jeremiah.
You have the precept with us, man? Go on, give me that.
Jeremiah chapter 15 verse 4. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy.
So even look a mongrel dog, them when you see I walk up on them at that point, the most I can put what the spirit on them for go for all around the local people. Man. The so-called people who love up on the yard, the Lord I can put the spirit upon them for go for them. And that's just a judgment of your boss, me on shite. Beg it down, me ask for.
Let's continue this.
No, Ezekiel. But my Jeremiah, man, your priest must be 16 and 4.
16. Oh.
Die of grievous deaths.
Cut. This is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 4. They shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth.
So the scripture says, you're not going to be not even buried, me. To show you the amount of death and body we are going there, you're not going to have enough people even to bury me. Read that again, huh?
Jeremiah 16 and 4. They shall die of grievous deaths.
Go on.
They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried.
What do you mean by lamenting? Nobody not going to weep over on me. Because the plague is going to be so much upon the earth, everybody are going through their own trial and tribulation, fever ball over you, man. You see it? Go on.
Right?
Done?
No.
So read it.
It says, and they shall not be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword, and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven, and for the beasts of the earth.
Come on. Start at 57.
The second Ezra chapter 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
So we are going to come to the Congo, we are going to find out why the man is going to be afraid now. When you jump to 2nd Ezra 16, start at 17.
The second Ezra chapter 16, verse 17.
17.
70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Who are going to do this? The martial law troops, man. That's why every man are going to be afraid, man. And what them are going to do when them coming on the house, go on?
They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
So what them are going to do? Read again.
They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Continue.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
Go on.
Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
Go on.
Hear, O ye beloved, said the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
Where's that Jacob trouble, man? Hold on, let me make it, man. Hold on. Give him a precept. Read.
Hear ye, O ye, my beloved, said the Lord.
Behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
But the scripture said the days of trouble are at hand, man, which is talking about what? The days of Jacob trouble. Go on.
But I will deliver you from the same.
So we go back straight back to what we just read in our Daniel 12, man. It tell us what? The days of trouble are at hand, man. What have never been upon the earth since what? And there have been a nation, and then my people shall be delivered. Them that name was written in the book. And this exactly what I said, man. Finish the last precept and that and make it get to it up.
Be ye not afraid, neither doubt.
What do what?
Be ye not afraid, neither doubt.
Continue.
For Yahweh is your guide.
So what we guide?
Yahweh. Right?
Go on up.
This is Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Read that again, huh?
Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Lord say we are going to be saved out of it, man. You see me? So the time of Jacob's trouble is what? It's at hand. I'm begging Isaiah 14. You more, give me. Hold it, give me. Matter of fact, you give me. Isaiah 14.
It's Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
Right.
So
And
who
will
is
yet
Jacob? Who is Jacob? See them here? Nation of Israel.
Right.
Jacob's name was changed to Israel. And he have 12 sons, which is the 12 patriarchs. You see me? Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, so on and so forth. Is it? Go on.
on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
So no matter through all our things, and much as our beaten down, we are the what? We are the tail right now. The Lord still say, "My God have mercy on who? The nation of Israel." Continue.
And set them in their own land.
Yeah.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
What? We are going to join with them?
The strangers shall be joined with them.
We are talking about them come back to the remembrance who they are. That's talking about the guard. You see me? So-called sojourners them. You see me? Israelites remember who remember them cleave to what? The nation of Israel. Go on.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
Go on.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
And we were whose captives, so-called white man. No matter of fact, it was all of these nations upon the earth captives at the time. But mainly these so-called white man, you see, we're going to put back all on into slavery. I'm going to take up this sign, man. But it's this is the time when the soul see upon the earth, man. And the soul see the so-called black man ruling upon the earth, man. And all of these nations in a subjection under, a matter of fact, I'm begging that in Isaiah, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 60 verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee.
I said ministers, that means shall serve, is it? What?
For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
So the scripture says, in the Lord wrath and smote us. A man beg you that in Baruch 4, I must say, I want to say 3, start. No man, what they have, man? They have no.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 4. O Israel,
No, start 3.
verse,
That are pleasing to the Most High.
verse
Start
3. You sure, brother?
Yeah, man, start 3.
Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Alright, what profitable unto us, so them want to get all of these nations? Salvation. You see me, I notice that them want to include Edomite, Ishmaelite, every other nation them want to give the promise to you. See me? When you tell the so-called blacks, Hispanics and Native Americans say, yo, salvation of only, them start asking about other nations, man. And the scripture said, don't give away that which is profitable unto we to a strange nation. Go on.
O Israel, happy are we for things that are pleasing to Yahweh are made known unto us.
Well, one of them things that was pleasing to it, the Most High God have mercy on who? Israel. You see me? Go on.
Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel.
Go on.
Ye were sold to the nations,
So this is the reason why we get sold to the nation. Go on.
not for your destruction,
So it's not for what?
your destruction,
Go on.
but because ye moved Yahweh to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies.
Unto the who?
Enemies.
Unto the who?
Enemies.
So all of these nations, man, especially the so-called white man, our enemy according to the scriptures, man. The scriptures say was delivered unto our enemies. Now our enemies do this to you, man. This have to be your enemy, man. Read that.
For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils, and not to Yahweh.
And didn't we do that at a point where I make up with children and go through the fire? You see me? I make sacrifice unto all of these heathen gods, man. You see me? Go on.
Ye have forgotten the everlasting power.
And who's the everlasting power, man? Yahweh, man. The scripture say you have forsaken the fountain of living water, and you know broken cistern that can hold no water, man. You see me? So to turn from the power, the true, the one and only power, man, which can give a life to all of these idols. You see me? All of these gay idols, so-called Caesar Borgia Selassie. You see me? Mecca, all of these things, Mary, worshipping of Mary, all of them voodoo god there and all of them madness, them
Self-worshipping.
and one of the big main thing them of the worship of the so-called black woman.
Right.
You see me?
Right.
Yeah, man, I hate, man.
And I choose she sing coming out of the world.
As we go on, we couldn't say it better.
Ye have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you.
As the scripture say, you have to what?
You're right.
You right?
Judah and Negro. Then what we know we are Benjamin.
What
What we know we are Benjamin. My God, not Julian, not Benjamin.
The thing?
Let me manage to go to not Julian.
You could have right.
Yeah. The one in the right, so.
Abuan. See me, man, and go back in the spirit. Go back for this one. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, man, remember a while ago you said, like, our people, they want to bring in Esau and the other heathen nations in our inheritance. And like, even, them still can't admit or acknowledge that we are the biblical Israelite. But just like the scripture I read earlier and say, Yahushua, still, I'm going to choose Yahweh Yahushua. So this is Jeremiah 31 and verse 37. Thus saith the Lord, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundations of the earth search out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all they have done, saith the Lord. So, see, for all of what we do, still the Lord will have mercy upon us, starting with the elect, the 144,000, you know, and bring the elect back to righteousness, and then the ultimate, the nation of Israel, not the heathens round about us, especially Esau, because he must serve 1,000 years, a hardcore slavery, and then after that Obadiah 18 and get destroyed. But the head nation, you know, under the spirit of Yahweh Shemashai going to be Israel, because the heavens and the earth beneath it cannot be measured. So Yahweh Shemashai even play with them and I say, if you can measure that, then I put aside my people. So Yahweh Shemashai people are going to stand, which are you so-called Negroes, Latino and Native American Indian, and a few confusion of face, brethren and sisters, looking like the other nations, but once your father is an Israelite, you are an Israelite. And the Israelite and the Lord apple am I, and him choosing people.
Stop it now. You can stop up.